So that was a decent little Zwift session there, just a zone 2, nothing mental, just ticking the legs over at around that 230-ish watts. So legs are feeling good now, feeling primed, ready for tomorrow's threshold session, which is going to be painful. But before that, we're now going to hit up some upper body. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to kind of discuss a question that one of my clients asked me. And he said to me, are you not worried about losing your strength with all this cycling you're doing? Oh. And to be honest, it was an initial stress of mine. I thought, you know, I've built up all this strength over these amount of years, you know, dabbled around in powerlifting, CrossFit. I still enjoy a lot of bodybuilding stuff, so I still enjoy the lifting side of stuff. But they've all been separate journeys that have got me to a destination, which I've been really happy with, and I'm now just started a new one. And just like with everything, you kind of have to go all in to be able to get the most out of it. And endurance has never been a strength of mine. If I want to try and keep up all my lifting at the same time as building an engine, it just seems a bit counterintuitive because I haven't got loads of time to train. I've still got to work, got a young daughter, got a wife. I've got loads of stuff to do, but that's not necessarily meaning you can't balance, you know, train like lifting, endurance work, stuff like that. It's just time, you know. Cycling, my workouts take around an hour. So, you know, with the setup as well, it's normally say about 15, 20 minutes. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, say, of cycling. And then I've got to try and lift at the same time as that. So if I want to get good at cycling, I have to do it more. So 4 to 5 times a week is how often I'm currently cycling. I'm also trying to dabble in a bit of running as well. So I'm combining them, so at least I'm just kind of getting them done in one session, just like today's session, cycling followed by some upper body. Because I still want to look like I lift. So I don't necessarily want that cyclist physique. I still want to look like I train, but I want to have the engine and endurance like a cyclist, like a runner. So it's just a new challenge for me to get on with, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So it's definitely a challenge, and you know, trying to find the time with everything is, you know, these 30 days definitely helped me kind of a bit more focused with my time. But it's a challenge, and that's the thing. You need to be productive with your time and also make sure you're good with time management. Now, am I worried about my strength loss? Not really. I'm looking forward to more of the journey when I come back to a bit more lifting focus and maintaining my cycling. I'm looking forward to more my strength gains in cycling and running and becoming a more powerful cyclist and a more powerful runner. And at the end of the day, I know how to get strong. That's my job. I get my clients strong, I've got myself strong, and I can get myself strong again. But the focus, as I said, at the moment is purely on becoming the fastest, most powerful cyclist I can be, with some lifting just to maintain my physique and also for enjoyment, because I still love lifting. But one of the most important things is to train for yourself, not for others. Now, what I mean by that is at the start, I was so bothered about what other people would think about me not lifting as much, since that's my thing. I'm the strong guy, I'm the guy that lifts heavy stuff. Now I'm the guy that sits on a bike. You know, I initially had this perception of, oh, what are others gonna think? And then I really thought about it, I thought, who gives a fuck? This is my training journey, no one else is on it, so I need to make sure I'm doing what I enjoy. It's exactly why I got into CrossFit the first time. I was coming from bodybuilding / powerlifting, and people were looking at me when I started dabbling around with CrossFit like, what's he doing? He does deadlifts, he does bench press. Why is he trying these kick and pull-ups? Why is he trying these handstands? I enjoyed it, I then embraced it, gave it my all, and I've become relatively quite good at it. So, you know, this is the thing for me. I want to just be better than most at most things. And for me, endurance was always something which I could definitely improve upon. So I'm really loving the journey again, better than most. And yeah, still got a long way to go, but this current destination doesn't have an end point. So I'm just embracing what I'm currently doing and just taking it in and just trying to be as good as I can. So as I said, stay in your own lane, focus on you, enjoy what you're doing, and embrace the journey you're on. Feel like you're on the wrong journey? Then stop. That's why it's important to do things like meditation, why it's important to do things like journaling, because it gives you an opportunity to assess where you currently are and see if you're on the right path or not. There's nothing wrong with being on the wrong path. It's just part of your journey. It's part of your experience. By being on this different path might give you some insight into knowing that you're on the wrong path, but how would you know if it's the wrong path if you haven't been on it in the first place? Anyway, I'm going to finish off with these curls. And band pull aparts, have my recovery shake, dinner, and then edit this video up. I hope you got something out today. I hope I maybe gave you some food for thought. It's definitely a struggle which I come across myself when I started my transition into endurance from lifting, and it's not something I was ashamed of, but it's something which I thought, maybe it's not, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, maybe I shouldn't be doubling down, maybe I should try and keep balancing it all. If you can balance it all, then fair play to you. I just personally don't have the time. So I had to focus and prioritize on what goal is more important to me. And at the moment, it's about building to that 4 watts per kilo and maybe trying an Ironman, who knows. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you are enjoying these daily vlogs. As I said, 30 days, 30 vlogs. It's definitely a challenge for me. Just realizing how not boring my day-to-day is, but trying to maybe think about how to make it creative in some way. And that's definitely been a struggle for me. But hopefully over these 30 days that I can improve on that creativity and hopefully bring you guys some fun content. But if you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you tomorrow.